A Course in Miracles, Lesson 325. All things I think I see reflect ideas. This is salvation's keynote. What I see reflects a process in my mind which starts with my idea of what I want. From there, the mind makes up an image of the thing the mind desires, judges valuable, and therefore seeks to find. These images are then projected outward, looked upon, esteemed as real and guarded as one's own. From insane wishes comes an insane world. From judgment comes a world condemned. And from forgiving thoughts a gentle world comes forth, with mercy for the Holy Son of God, to offer him a kindly home where he can rest a while before he journeys on, and help his brothers walk ahead with him and find the way to heaven and to God. Our Father, your ideas reflect the truth, and mine apart from yours but make up dreams. Let me behold what only yours reflect, for yours and yours alone establish truth. Lesson 325. All things I think I see reflect ideas. That tiny phrase, I think I see, is the whole correction. The eyes don't report truth. They report whatever the mind has already decided to find. So the lesson walks right into the heart of perception and turns it inside out. It says nothing appears on the outside that wasn't first rehearsed on the inside. It starts with what the mind wants. Want fear, and the world will look dangerous. Want guilt, and the world will look unfair. Want attack, and the world will look threatening. Want forgiveness, and everything softens instantly because the cause has changed. A simple metaphor. Imagine walking into a room with sunglasses dipped in blue dye. Everything looks cold, distant, and tinted. Now imagine taking them off. The room didn't change, the filter did. This is the mind. It puts the tint on first, then swears the world is that color. The lesson calls this a process in my mind because the world doesn't show up raw. It shows up processed, edited, styled, graded, and color-corrected according to desire. Then the mind pretends the edit was the original footage. That's the ego's entire game. The Course describes it with surgical clarity. The mind wants something, makes an image of it, projects it, then fears or defends it, as if it didn't create it. This is like a child drawing a monster on paper, taping it to the wall, then screaming because a monster is in the room. From insane wishes comes an insane world. From judgment comes a world condemned. Imagine a hall of mirrors in an amusement park. Every reflection is distorted, stretched, twisted, but the reflections don't correct themselves. Only the person standing in front of them can walk away. Forgiveness is that walking away. It refuses to feed the distortion. And when the distortion starves, the world becomes gentle, not because the world changed, but because the mind stopped attacking itself through interpretation. Then comes the prayer. Our Father, your ideas reflect the truth, and mine apart from yours, but make up dreams. This is the moment the mind says, I want the clean lens now. Not the tinted one. Not the one soaked in guilt, not the one dipped in fear. Let me behold what only yours reflect. This means, let me stop using perception as a weapon. Let me stop insisting on my private filters. Let me want truth more than I want to be right. A simple story brings this home. Imagine someone walking through a neighborhood thinking everyone is unfriendly. Head down, shoulders tense, eye contact avoided. People notice this and keep their distance. The person goes home and says, see, no one here is warm. But the whole scene was shaped by the idea carried at the beginning of the walk. Now imagine the same walk with a different inner idea, curiosity instead of fear. Suddenly one neighbor waves, another smiles. A child says hello. Nothing changed about the neighborhood. Only the idea behind the eyes changed. That's lesson 325. The world is not telling anyone who they are. The mind is telling the world what it should show and then calling it evidence. The prayer is the shift in wanting that ends this loop. It asks for truth, not projection. And the moment truth is wanted, the gentle world appears. Not because it was hidden, but because the tint was removed.